Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Success Coaching for a Better World. My name is Coach Manny Nowak and I'm always excited to be here. And today we're going to talk about one of those issues that rubs a lot of people, especially the self-employed people and business owners of small business, the wrong way. Actually, it probably gets a lot of us. Here's our website. There's our phone number. We're excited. Are you excited today? Are you ready to rock and roll? All right, let's talk about you can't build a business thinking about it. How many people spend so much time, effort, and energy thinking about it? Well, you know, Manny, this is what we're going to do. You know, Manny, I believe we're going to do that, but I need to think about it. You know, that seems pretty good, but let me think about it. I know we should do that, but let me think about it. Meanwhile, someone else beats you to the punch because while you're thinking about it, they're moving forward. And what the problem is a lot of times is salespeople and sales management, which is you, the owner, are thinking about it. Let's get moving. What's the answer? What do we need to do? How can we get this thing going? How do we get sales up? Isn't that the most important thing we need to be thinking about? How am I going to increase my sales? So we're going to give you the magic 7. If sales is not there, what are you doing? What's the problem? Why isn't it working? And what are we going to do about it to kick it in gear and get things moving? Well, when we're done here today, you'll have enough, at least to get started. So I have 7 keys here. I call them the magic 7. You can call them whatever you want because maybe they'll be magic for you, maybe they won't. But according to Anderson Kirk, 92% of salespeople give up after 4 tries. And you know what makes that so unique and so interesting is that 60% of the people out there say no 4 times. So it's just like when I teach people to get to outstanding, you're just 10 foot from the top of the mountain and you quit. Great salespeople keep asking, they keep asking, they keep asking. Ask enough. Don't stop. You know when a person's tired of answering you? They'll let you know. And people say, well, that's true. It isn't. Some people just have to be asked a lot. You know, sometimes you want to marry somebody, you have to ask them, I don't know how many times before they finally say yes, right? How many times do you have to ask people sometimes whether they're going to buy? So first rule, number 1, ask enough. Number 2, what answer do you expect? Do you expect to hear yes? Or do you expect to hear no? How many salespeople do I know and they say, they'll never buy? Then why are you working them? Come on. You got to expect yes. If you expect yes, you got a heck of a lot better shot at getting it. And most times it'll happen. Number 3. This is a very hard one. And I know I will probably make some of you angry out there. But sales is a professional business. It is a professional skill. It is something that people know. I was a programmer. I was a professional programmer. People understand. Everyone can't write code. When I'm an accountant, people understand finance is a profession. When I'm a lawyer, people understand legal is a profession. Why is it that people consistently, again and again and again, think anybody can sell? Sales is a skill. And if you think you can sell, maybe you can, maybe you can't. But if you really want to kick your sales operation into gear, you need people excuse me, who can sell. That's just the bottom line. Sales is a professional thing. And you need people who know how to manage those salespeople as well and know what they can get away with and what they can't. Because too many times as entrepreneurs, we don't understand sales and it beats us up, and we hire and hire and hire, and they never work. Get the right people in. Number 4. And we talked about this extensively in last week's talk. In fact, that's all we talked about last week, was listening. How can you sell anything when all you're doing is talking? Somehow people got this impression that selling is being able to talk the person into it, instead of listening as the person talks themselves into it. Excuse me. I'm having a rough time today. Did you get that? Sales is the person listening to you for a few minutes, and then you ask a question, and then they'll start talking. Let them talk. They will talk themselves into buying. Number 5. Some will, some won't understand how to tell the difference. Now this one is really key. I don't know how many salespeople out there spend their time, effort, and energy with the wrong people. Why is that? Why is it that they work the people who will never buy so hard, and sitting over here are people who could buy, and they're being ignored? This is one of the greatest skills that you need to find. How to know which ones to work and which ones not to work. Because some will, some won't. Telling the difference will make you successful. Number 6. Again, it's that skill that you need. It's that skill that you need. And just so you remember, sales is a profession. I said that, right? And I said that a while back. And when people who never sold anything try to tell you how to do it, there's something wrong with the equation. Short-term sacrifice really means that you need to understand that this is a potentially huge opportunity. Do I want to give up a little bit in the front because of that opportunity? So many times salespeople are so anxious to sell, they give that up to people who could never give them much more. That's not the right way to do it. You give it up so you're going to get a whole lot more, but you need to distinguish that. And then, of course, finally, how are you ever going to sell anything? Or how are you ever going to convince the customer if you don't have 100% commitment, belief, passion about the product? I clearly tell people up front, it doesn't matter whether I'm a professional or how good I am. If I don't believe in the product, I won't be able to sell it, and neither will you. Yeah, there are a couple people in the world who can sell anything, but there aren't very many of them. So remember, it's not that complex. People think sales is that complex. It is a skill, but it's not that complex. If you follow the magic 7, watch what happens. Ask. Make sure you ask for the order. Expect to get yes. Come on. Professionals. Remember, the salespeople are professional. Stop thinking you know everything about sales when you don't. Listen. Some will, some won't. Please understand how to tell the difference. Sacrifice for big gain in the back, and get that passion rolling. Now, what are you going to do this week? Are you going to go out and start really kicking some booty on selling, or aren't you? Call me. There's the number, there's the website. You can't build a business thinking about it. Let's go out and make it happen this week. This is Coach Manny Nowak. You know what? I want to see you succeed. We want to build a better world. We want this to work for you. Go out and do it. And have a great week. Get a hold of us if you need us. You know where we're at. MannyNowak.com. We're there.